Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sir Dinga and welcome back to the Sims 2 1 Million Simoleon Challenge where everyone's asleep. As of recording this, I've just been filled with endless amounts of nostalgia because Jacksepticeye has just started playing... Oh, hello. Jacksepticeye started playing Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon and I've just... It gave me tingles and I was like... I played that when I was like 4. Oh, I get such good memories. Like when I think back to games I used to play when I was younger. Like The Sims 2 is definitely one of them. Like I used to play that a lot when I was younger. You can't play cards by yourself. But yes, I used to play The Sims 2 a lot when I was younger. There is a mess in here. Once you're gonna clean up everything. Because we want you to do that. Once you've recharged at least. But yes, so I played a lot of The Sims. In fact, interesting story, I don't know if I've actually brought this up ever on the Sims 2 Let's Play. When I was younger I bought a copy of The Sims, and because this was when it was fairly early I bought it off eBay, which was ridiculous because it took so long to actually... this was back when dial-up was still a thing. Like, this was on the kind of dying end of dial-up. So what happened was basically I wanted to play The Sims 2 because I'd played it at a friend who I don't really talk to anymore. His name's Kieran, and we used to play it all the time. Because I used to have it for the PS2 because I borrowed it off a friend called Liam. And I was always like, this is incredible. I loved this game. So I played The Sims 2 for the PS2, and then I became friends with a guy called Kieran, and we started hanging out more. And then he introduced me to The Sims 2 for the PC, and I was like, well, it's just going to be the same as the PS2, and I found out it was completely different. And that blew my mind when I was younger, and I was like, I need a copy of this game because we built like houses. Like it wasn't good houses, it was like squares. It was like a rectangle and we just sort of put rooms in it, and then we'd have like 5-story rooms just because we could, 5-story like buildings just because we could, and it was fun. It was great. So that's what I did a lot of the time. So I bought it for myself, and because this was back when large disk space was not a thing, I kind of what's it called? I had like a box of it done. Like I had it in my hand. I was like, I'm ready to play this. I went to install it, but the install code was not there. I had it was a 4-disc installation process because it was such a big game, and the discs weren't big enough. It was sort of like I'm not sure if this happened because I never actually played Final Fantasy. But to my knowledge, Final Fantasy VII had multiple discs because the story was so big. And in fact, now I think about it, so did Abe's Exodus. But yeah, this was a problem. And I got really, really upset because I'd spent money on this and it wasn't even going to work. And then my mum and dad lovingly bought me a copy of it, a 1-disc copy, a brand new copy of The Sims 2 from Game while they were out of town. And I began playing it on a computer which used to be my dad's. My dad then decided to give it to me once we moved to our new house, and this computer wasn't cheap. This was a computer that cost they increased relationship. This was a computer which cost £1,000, I believe, to my knowledge, unless. Like, see, that's the only figure I can really think of when I look at it. It's like, this is a computer which cost £1,000, but I don't know if my dad was just saying, hey, this is how much this cost, or whether that's actually how much it cost. But anyways, this was like a grand computer. It had about, if I remember correctly, like maybe a 50GB hard drive, which was huge for the time. It came with 8 games, including Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and Deus Ex, the original Deus Ex. My dad used to play that a lot. I think it also came with Commandos, which was a bloody impossible game, and my dad used to play that as well. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah. So as a result, I just speed this up so it's daytime. But yes, as a result of that, I was astounded because it was like, oh my god, this is... I've been given a £1,000 computer and it must be amazing. I could run The Sims at about maybe 30 FPS and that was the base game. And then it got to the point where I wasn't just playing The Sims anymore and I'd spent about £120 on stuff and things pack and expansion packs. It's pretty good, man. Yes, but I spent like 120 odd quid on expansion packs and stuff packs and the game ran at 5 FPS. Not even, no, that's a lie. 5 FPM, I'd say. 5 frames per second. It ran 5 frames per minute. It was so slow. And yet I still played it. I still somehow played it. I have no idea to this day how I managed it, but I did. In fact, this to kind of to kind of explain the time. This was back in the day when I had Crazy Frog as my background on my PC. That is ages ago. That is back when that was a thing, and that is incredible. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened, and then all of my hard work, saving up, and all this, that, and the other was completely thrown away when The Sims 2 came out free for all Origin users with all the expansion packs. Which, admittedly, I'm not that bothered by. If it weren't, you find that robot hot. That robot is your father. You disgust me. But yes, so it was incredible. It was amazing to me. Do you have work today? Actually, you better make sure. Yes, but you need to walk to work. Someone else can clean up, probably Ryan. But yes, so like that's insane to me. Like just thinking back to all these like childhood memories I used to have is incredible. And in fact, one of the more fond memories, if I remember correctly, was I spent most of my time playing PS1 and Sega Mega Drive. And Sega Mega Drive introduced me to one of my favourite gaming franchises ever, which is Sonic the Hedgehog. It introduced me to that, and I became a fan, as well as I did with Oddworld. And to this day, I'd have to say my favourite video game franchise is Oddworld, whilst my favourite general franchise is Sonic the Hedgehog, because the comics are incredible as well, in my opinion anyways. But yes, so I became kind of obsessed with these things, and it's just... Hang on. The talent scout, a doggy double talent agent, just called and they are in desperate need for a replacement for Skippy the Wonder Mutt. And naturally they thought of Jackie, but Skippy got into a can of pre-packaged meat byproduct and is too ill to appear at the local wholesale pet grocery grand opening to perform his world famous catapulting through a wall of flaming bite-sized puppy nibbles. Great! They need Jackie to take his place. This could be just the break Jackie has been looking for. Store openings are the first step on the road to fame and fortune, after all. But the grand opening is occurring on the same day that Jackie is supposed to do a photo spread about stunt dogs with Dogmo magazine. Yes! Promotion! Wow, not only did Jackie get the landing perfect with the puppy nibbly grasped gently between her teeth and a wagging tail, but Jackie was not even fazed by her ears being on fire. The folks on the wholesale pet grocery love Jackie and want her to have her back again to appear at their next grand opening in SimCity. This is the big time, baby. Yeah, but yes, it's like, oh, she's in a limo now. That's one badass dog. Oh, the game froze. It couldn't handle how badass this... Well, she's at the top of the showbiz career and the limo accidentally runs her over. I have a really morbid sense of humour. I have a really morbid sense of humour. Yes, I do. I have him in my basement where I leave him to rot often. sometimes I'll think of really disgusting things, and he'll basically sit there and congratulate me on these things. Little does he know he's never going to see his family again. So yes, I had a lot of nostalgia. In fact, that the nostalgia I have for Sonic the Hedgehog especially is part of the reason I'm planning on doing Sonic September, where I basically play Sonic the Hedgehog games all September, and I'll probably be recording in advance, so I have plenty of videos ready for that, so I can have like maybe 2 or 3 videos going up a day of different Sonic games. And yes, that's basically what I'm looking forward to do, because Sonic, man, that's what I grew up with. It's so cool. It's so cool. You can wash Jackie. Yes. But yeah, I'd like to know in the comments what kind of video games did you have nostalgia for back in the day? Because that'd be really interesting to know. Because I would. Is this like friendly chase, or is this like I really want to kill you? Okay, it's really I want to kill you. But yes, so I want to maybe do some nostalgic games in the future. In fact, I was thinking possibly, if I have enough time, I might do another series called Dinga Explores His Childhood, where I play some childhood games of mine. Look through, just like Streets of Rage was another one. Like I could never, I never got past like level 5 on that game at most, because the twins on there were a bitch. I hated them so much. Because you couldn't hit them. Because if you got too close to them, they'd throw you. If you weren't close enough, then they'd just do dive kicks across the bloody map and kick your ass. So you'd have to basically sit there and die over and over again and use your special attack. And it was ridiculous. But yes, so I'm gonna stop saying but yes. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing. I plan on having some form of like nostalgic trip. In fact, I believe I have, yes I do, I have a countdown in progress where I'm planning on making like a countdown of my top 25 games of all time. Obviously up until this date, because I don't know what other games I'm going to love. Hang on. Deborah is becoming increasingly worried about students falling asleep during class. Teachers can barely teach the students anything, and morale is at an all-time low. Deborah brings in a group of consultants, and they offer 2 solutions to the problem. The first solution is to use ombutronic generators to cool the school to near-freezing temperatures, making it impossible to fall asleep. The alternative is arming every teacher, aide, and gym coach with a personal bullhorn to wake drowsy students. Both choices are rather extreme, though desperate times call for desperate measures. Chill the school. Great. No, why have you done this, Deborah? You've ruined us all. But yes, so I did it again. I can't help it. It's become habit now. I can't stop saying but yes. So I will be. You seem rather proud to be a university lecturer. You failed us all, Debs. I can't believe you've done this. So I will be uploading that once I get the chance. Pay all bills. This is a surprisingly cheap house to keep intact, bearing in mind everything in it. I mean, yes, it's missing a room, which in about 12 days is going to be used finally. It's such a good game. Like, there's so many different games I really just want to play so badly. Like, I can't. My nostalgia is too great. Pizza. I don't care, because it's all gonna be just cuisine. I don't care about cuisine, okay? I don't give a crap about losing some enthusiasm in cuisine. Just so long as they're alive and they've got a job, I really don't care. Yeah, I would like to do some nostalgic games at some point in the future. How's your fun doing? You're gonna go into a bloody... You're gonna run amok, aren't you? Yes. Don't run amok. You're not running amok. Stop that. No. Is this him returning? This is not him returning home. This is Charlie going to work. Oh yeah, that's a point. I just remembered something I need to show you. You may see a few darkened lots everywhere. I have added a grand total of, I believe, 6 different new residents. So as you can see, there's the Fresh family household, and I can't. Right, I think there's the Burdock family over there. There's the. I can't remember all these houses. There's Jecks there. There's a few Jexes everywhere. It's just these are like households of people who like have come from uni. There we go. That's what I was meaning. These are households which have come from university, and they're going to be incorporated into these families pretty soon when I get the chance. Clean up and answer that phone. Answer the pager. Is Charlie available? No, he's not. It's just... It's like that music as well. That music I remember so fondly. Because I thought it was so good. And all it was just the music that played sometimes when you had the DJ booth on the PS2 version of The Sims, and it was just dun 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 dun. I used to skip the DJ booth songs over and over again just to get this, and when I found out it was in Nightlife, I virtually shat myself. It was. I only just realised as well, there's actually reflections in this water. You wouldn't have thought I'd been playing this game for over 72 episodes, would you? You want to get food? Do you know what you can do? You can get leftovers. You can serve whatever that is. Right, you're not going to run amok. You're going to quickly go and talk to Marek. How good is your friendship with Marek? Because I know you're you're good friends with him. Okay. Right, what you're gonna do is you're gonna you two are gonna, where's the nearest games console you can play? Oh yeah, there we go. Right. You're gonna go play that. You're gonna play SSX3. And you are going to join him once he gets up there. Go on. I mean, really, this isn't fair because you're playing games with the bots, but... Where's... he... God damn it, you were chilling! You were chilling. You were fine. How do I... If you could stop running amok, that would be great, thank you. Right, focus on everyone else. Just ignore him. He's only doing it for attention. That's just... No, you're not gonna get electrocuted, you're gonna go eat. You ignore him, because he is just, after all, doing it for attention. Who had work? Was it you? Good, you've gone to work. Okay, good. Who has a good... Yeah, you can do it. Go for it. And then grab a plate. What is your arms... excuse me? Your arms are not supposed to be like... something I actually found quite interesting is there's a what's it called? A fan comic I read of Sonic the Hedgehog called Ghosts of the Future by Evan Stanley, and it is incredible to look at. Like, it is very well drawn, And it's really nice. Oh, go immediately shut himself down. Power up. How's your needs? Need to go have fun. Watch. Go and watch that. Right, I think it's about time. It is comfortable and dry out there. Okay, I never knew someone could be comfortable and dry. Obviously I was meaning more in a kind of... No, like, I was meaning kind of a human thing. Like, people... Yeah, you get what I mean, hopefully. You can just go to sleep. You can... Right, hang on. Go downstairs. Right, where's the nearest guest that you can say goodbye to? Right, okay, hello. You can ask everyone to leave. Say goodbye to everyone. I said say goodbye. Say goodbye to everyone. Right, now what you can do is rather than going straight to bed, you can go to the toilet, you can then take a bubble bath, because why not? Have a bubble bath, enjoy yourself, pamper yourself, see what I care. You go and have fun. You can do your homework, then after you've done your homework you can go take a shower, and then you can go to sleep. You, Marek, you can do your homework, use the toilet, and then you can go to sleep. No, if you want to play The Sims, you can go play The Sims downstairs. Damn it, no, don't. That's a point. Actually, 10 to many, and then you can play The Sims on the PC. Because The Sims on the PC is superior to the console version. Because that just seems to be the natural kind of weight order of things. It is better if it's on the PC, because you have like ultra good settings. No, don't go straight to bed. Take a shower, then go to bed. Actually, no. Clean that and then head out here. Let him pee first. That's the way things work in our house. Like, if someone, like, before you head in the shower, you ask, does someone need the toilet? If they do need the toilet, then you let them have the toilet and then head out. And then you will not use the toilet, you will take a shower and then go to sleep. And then you can have fun in the morning. Right, well, right now I'd like to thank you all for watching. My name has been Dinga. I know this has just literally been me blathering about nostalgia for the past, like, I don't even know how long. But I'd like to thank you all for watching. My name has been Dinga. Leave a like if you are enjoying this series. Subscribe to become a true set and keep up to date with everything that I post. Also, you'll be able to help me decide which nostalgic games I should play, if any, in the future. So good day, and I'll see you next time.